Konnichiwa, watashi no name wa Gamayon desu. And I forgot just the last part, what I just told you about. Sorry. I have a statement here. By the way, I'm Saj from the Philippines. I'm founder and CEO of AgriConnect PH, and this is my second time in Tokyo. So I came from the Red Bull Basement Global Competition, where I was the first Filipino winner, competing against 110,000 applicants across 39 countries in the hopes of uplifting the Filipino farmer movement in my country and hopefully in the world. My first statement goes, rice farming is the Bitcoin of agriculture. When you do it right, you get all the money in the world. But once it fails, you lose everything. Growing up in a quaint and quiet village in the Philippines, I saw firsthand the struggles of my family members to farm. Meet my uncle, Uncle Toby. He owns a farm in Nueva Ecija in the Philippines, which is the nation's rice capital. He owns a 100-hectare rice farm with 30 farm workers. And as an agribusiness owner, he values three things: time, costs, and efficiency. On a good day, he says that he can fill this whole auditorium with cups of rice. But more than just whether or not they can get profit again, it's also whether or not they can put food on the table or be able to send their children to school for another semester. As I said, on a good day, 1 kilogram of seeds is his capital for $35. He can fill up this whole auditorium with cups of rice, 3,000 cups to be precise. But this is not their everyday. They face three risks in particular. We have crop diseases. Oh, not working. Yeah, so we have, there. Oh, now it's working. So basically, we have three of the most ones. We have crop diseases, we have heat waves, and pest infestation. And the goal of 10 sacks of rice for farmers, they only get to produce 3 sacks. And that's already a loss for a farmer. And sometimes the signs manifest before they become visible to the naked eye. Once you see that the crop becomes yellow, you can only salvage around 30% of its value. So the question now becomes, what if we live in a world where no harvest is left to chance? Introducing AgriConnect. AgriConnect is an AI-driven platform that mitigates risks for agribusinesses. The process is super simple at 3 steps. Number 1, we collect data from our smart sensors. Our smart sensors can detect 3 of the most common sources of these risks: soil moisture, water levels, pests, and insects. Our AI and our sensors will be using AMD as a sponsorship for my win in Red Bull, so they will be partnering with me together with Microsoft to build this hardware and software. It's able to provide instant risk alerts, and it's modular and scalable. We don't want to be a super app. We want to serve our farmers where they are now and not introduce a whole new thing where they're unable to cope up with it. From then on, we have our AI app. We understand that farmers are not the most technical people. And so we are using a universalizable concept in the application through a stoplight system. So let's say that there's a risk on the sensors that are detected. It could actually look into 3 sources. So if it's red, it means it's serious. Yellow, it means it's mild. And green, they can go on as normal, and they can act on the inside. We see that the business model will be B2B since the agribusinesses have more structure first, from a small-scale agribusiness for $10 all the way to a large agribusiness for $30 in a 1-year locked-in period, because farmers have different crop cycles we need to consider. And given this, the impact is massive. For the agribusiness owners, they're able to save their time and their costs, but also it trickles down to the farmers. They become 2 times more efficient. So everyone wins with AgriConnect. And looking at it, our go-to-market strategy in the next 7 to 12 months is really rapid MVP validation within the Philippines, focusing on cereal crops, expansion into markets, and hopefully growth and regional expansion in different parts of Southeast Asia. And then look at it right now. The past 57 days that I've been working on this startup, I've been recognized by multiple platforms in the Philippines for winning Red Bull and representing Asia and the world. And I do hope that I'm the very first Filipino global winner of Red Bull Basement 2024. And at the same time, I'll be incubated in Silicon Valley in May to improve and maybe refurbish and create a product come June or July of this year. And at the same time, a landing page within the next 48 hours. There have been 300 visits from my website, and there are 27% conversion rate.
Okay, time's up. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much. And if you want to learn
Thank you,
more,
Saji.
actually,